Hello, 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 hello. Tracy, hello, first to comment today. You're actually first up today on the order list as well, so hello, my lovely. Hi, Lisa, Donia, Kelly, Angela, Tracy. Good evening, Nicola. Hello, hello, hello. Are we all okay? Start to your week. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so up today is a normal live today. Keep trying to remember where we are in the month. So yeah, normal live today. It's the last day for the stuffed stockings though. So if anybody would like to have a stuffed stocking, they go off the website after today. So please keep that in mind that they'll be gone for this year. Tracy, bless you. I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well as well. Hi, Jaden and Stacey. Hi, Lisa, Nicola. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Dad.
Did you get my? You did get my message. Oh, Roz, I hope you're okay, my lovely. Thank you, Bab. Could I have the moustache guy next? Is that okay?
Of course.
Thank you. Would you be able to cling film that? And he can stay in here, that's fine. He's allowed to be in here. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, Aaron's just brought in bits. So, sorry about that. Up next, no, not up next. So up tonight is the last night for stuffed stockings. We do have oysters and egg pops available. Let me just grab the oysters. And we're just going to dive straight in because that's just literally thrown me again, as always. It throws me. So up first today is Tracy Damon. And Tracy, you are here. Tracy, would you just like to explain which openings you would like again, my lovely? So you've got 10 altogether, or would you like me to go from what you've said before? Yes, of course, Nicole. 5 of each, Tracy. Donate the shells. Perfect. No news on the 25 pearl oysters, no. As soon as I have the delivery date, I will let you guys know a more precise date. Just at the moment, I don't have any more news. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm here, so I will go afresh. Perfect, Tracy. So I'm just going to open up these 5. We will start with the 5 egg pops, but I may need to empty the sand in between the egg pops and the oysters. Just because depending on obviously how many pearls are coming out. But then you can either email me your colour swaps so you can take screenshots of them, or if I do have to remove them from the sand, once we've opened up the oysters, I can sort of bring them back again so you can see them if you would like to. So oysters, no, oysters are open. Let me just sort the camera onto the next screen so we're ready. Okay, so egg pops. Big handful, we've got 4 there. And dive right in for number 5. Let's go down. So, starting with your egg pops. Good luck, Tracy, my lovely. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, pastel yellow. And you've got 4 pearls to start with. So I'm going to pop them right over to the side here. You've got a dove grey, which is a light silver, a chocolate silver, a brighter lemon yellow, and a Candy Floss pink. So that's from your first egg pop. Did I find my swaps dish? No, Heather, I haven't. I'm having to use a different, I mean, I found another shell dish I can use, but it's a different substitute. I'm really hoping I haven't thrown it away by mistake or something. So that's egg pop number 1. Moving on to egg pop number 2. And you've got 4 pearls in that one. So this time you've got, oh, let's brush that off. You've got a brighter yellow, which is a more sunshine yellow. A deeper TARDIS blue. Excuse me. A very cream, very light. Got that slight hint of pink to him. So creamy pink. And then a silver chocolate. Just get that refreshed for you. There we go. So then another silvery chocolate, slightly two-tonal as you can see there. And Joanne, bless you. Thank you for the donation with your stars there. That's very, very kind. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in that one. You've got a deep burgundy red. And a dark silver. He does look like he's got a hint of chocolate to him, but more of a dark silver. Let's put these more in line because it makes it easier to see the different colours. Okay, 2 more egg pops to go. So moving on to your, oh, nope, sorry, we need the sand, dearie me. Moving on to your next one. 2 pearls in that one as well, so I'm going to pop those next to the other 2. You've got this absolutely huge autumn peach. Now he does look like he's slightly funky shaped here, slightly squished, but he's absolutely huge autumn peach there. And then you've got a brighter sea green as well. And then your last egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in that one. So we've got a dove grey and a lemon yellow. So I'm going to actually leave these in the sand and try and see if we can fit the other half of the pearls on that side. So you've got dove grey, chocolate silver, lemon yellow, brighter pink, lemon and sunshine yellow, TARDIS blue, a creamy pink and a silver grey. Burgundy red, dark silver, autumn peach, sea green, dove grey and lemon yellow. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the oysters. Did you say that you'd like to donate the shells? Sorry, I missed it in the comments. I'm just going to move the egg pop shells out the way. Okay, so oyster number 1. Good luck, Tracy. Soft pop there. Donate, bless you, thank you. Okay, so there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and Peeper that has run away down there. 2. Oh, 3, 4, 5. And there's no more in that one. Your first oyster, Tracy, and you are quinting. If they all come out like that, we may not have room in the sand. So you've got a lemon yellow. I'm going to see if we can fit them in a line on this side. So lemon yellow. Do I try and move them over? Let's see first. A darker silver. A chocolate silver. More chocolate, that one. A autumn peach. And a burgundy red. So 5 pearls from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. Soft pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Again, you can see that there's no pearls on that side. But have a look here. You are quinting for a second time. So 2 sets of oysters with 5 pearls in, completely different colours this time. Actually, I tell a lie, you've got another yellow, but this one's a brighter yellow than the first yellow. More lemon still though. Then you've got a apple green, so pastel apple green, bright pink, TARDIS blue, slightly two-tonal, and a lavender colour, so he's that sort of darker, bolder, lavendery colour there. Your next oyster, soft pop there. And there's no pearls on that side. Oh. And there's, oh, sorry, no more in that one. So we've got a darker silver. And then your next oyster. Slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, you've got a autumn peach. There's no more in that one. So I'm going to pop him next to the silver here, just so we can see. I will go through all of the colours again for you at the end, because I know there's a lot going on in the sand, isn't there? Moving on to your last oyster here, Tracy. Oh, it's almost like a poppy crunch with that one. Oh, look at those. There's your mother of pearl. So straight away at the bottom, you are twinning. Let me have a squidge to see if there's any more. Okay, oh, no more in that one. So twinning with burgundy red twins here. Okay, so let's pop these in here and then I'll go through these colours again. So let's show you the burgundy twins first. Gorgeous twins at the bottom there. So from the oyster, you've got yellow, silver, chocolate silver, autumn peach, darker burgundy red, lemon yellow, pastel apple green, brighter pink, TARDIS blue, lavender, darker silver, autumn peach, and then twinning burgundy reds. So if I zoom out, now what we can do is would you like to decide on the live now which colours are going where, or would you like to decide in an email? Only asking because if you'd like to decide now, we could possibly work with this side first, because obviously now the egg pop side, and then we could work with that side, but it's up to you. Please measure the huge one. Everyone wants to know if I'm lucky enough to have a 9. Of course. Now, where's my measuring board? I do actually have a new measuring board. However, I just realised I haven't tested it. It should be the same, but I'm going to use the normal one before I test it. So he's obviously not a 5, 5.56, 6.57, 7.58. He's an 8.5. So if I show you again, just little tap, just because he's an odd shape, just a little tap, not even a push, and he's an 8.5. So oh, that went straight through then. It's just because of the shape of him. So that is an 8.5. Now I'm just gonna double check. Oh yeah, that's the same. That is the same. Perfect. However, I can't use the new board until I've tested all of the holes, but I'll show you the new board. So this is my normal board, and this is the new board. It's like a sparkly purple. But I'll continue using this one for now. Anyway, Tracy, you'd love 4 random pearls of odd colours to go on the studs. Oh, I love that. Would you like them to be the same sizes? And would you like me to measure the rest of the pearls, or was you happy just with the autumn peach? Hello, Suzanne from work. Hello, welcome to everybody. Beth, no, they're not in stock yet. Meg, bless you, I bet they love it. I hope you're staying warm. No, as I'll never wear them odd. Oh, no, as I will wear them odd, no need to measure. Okay, so would you like to know which 4, or should I just grab 4 random ones and not say? I would go completely different. So I'd possibly go red, green, blue, and probably a yellow. Or even the silver. Very Christmassy if we do that, actually. Red, green, red, and silver. And all those combinations, actually, all 4 of these go well with each other. So I think, actually, these 4 would be really good, because no matter what 2 you put together, they all go really, really well. Just trying to make it so. Actually, let me put them in the sun together. That would be the easiest, wouldn't it? Okay, so I've done it so they're all next to each other, kind of thing. But yeah, all 4 of those go together beautifully. So if you're happy with those, we'll do those ones on your studs. Unless you wanted to use those colours for other items, which is obviously why I'm checking. It was an 8.5, the peach was. 8.5. So potentially those ones on the studs. Which colours would you like on the other items? Happy and please do 2 pairs for the Toblerone and the simple drop. Do you know which colours you would like with on those? Okay, would you like me to swap any? Or so we've got the red twins, which we can do on 1 pair. The other pairs I could make would be the chocolate silvers. That'd be a pair. I'm sure we could match a yellow, possibly. I don't have an exact yellow. But the chocolate silvers are a match. So we've got the red twins and the chocolate silvers. What do you think to those? Or would you like to swap some pearls? Obviously swapping is absolutely fine. I just need to know which ones you'd like to swap out, which ones you'd like to swap in. silvers. So you'd like me to swap in a colour to match the dove grey, and then on the bracelet you'd like a chocolate and a peach. So these two here. So these two here for the bracelet, and then you'd like me to swap one pearl to match this one for the other pair. Is that correct? Kat, while I remember, I've actually got bits here I need to send to you. So would you be able to email me your address, my lovely? Oh no, the one I put at the bottom for the earrings. So the two chocolatey silvers for the earrings. Okay, so with the bracelet then, I do have this chocolate and peach up here, which actually go really nicely together. So I'll take those ones away because you're happy with those for the earrings. So just to confirm before we move on then, we've got these four as the studs, so you can mix and match. Then we're going to have one pair of earrings in the chocolate silver and one pair in the red, and you don't mind which is which there. Okay, so if that's all correct, for the bracelet, this is a chocolate silver and autumn peach. Is it those two that you would like? I'm just having a look to see what autumn peach would size wise be better. Actually, I think it is the one that I've shown you there. Bracelet, perfect, love those. Okay, was all of the other information correct, Tracy? I'm just looking. I think that's all the colours we need. So then it will just be with these ones here if you're happy with all of these as your loose pearls, or if you'd like to swap some of these for colours of your choice. So let me bring you back up. Hoop on the lavender. Yes, and it's the simple drop with another mismatched pair. So should we go for colours that you don't have yet? So should we go for like a pink and a yellow? I love that, but it's up to you. So pink and yellow on simple drops mismatched. What do you think to those? I have gone for the same size there, but they are very, very different with colours. So invoice for hoop with the lavender and for simple drop with one yellow and one pink. Again, mix and match. I'm just making a note that it's mix and match just so when I come to make it I know that I haven't got it wrong. Perfect. So the invoice for those, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. So then these loose pearls here then, would you be happy with these colours, or would you like to swap any of them at all? I'm just going to hold it sideways actually. If I move the red and the blue down here, there we go. You can see them all a little bit clearer now. Donate forward a dove and yellow. Bless you. Of course, that's very kind of you. So dove and yellow. So I'll gift those forward, one each to the next person who's here on the order list. I will hold it up for you again in just a second. I'm just rolling up my sleeves. It's started to drive me crazy already. Okay, so these pearls here, what do you think? Happy with all of those as your loose pearls? Perfect, Tracy. So let me bring you back up here and then I'll pop all of these away for you. I'm glad you could make it on, so obviously we could sort those colours out for you now. I'm very happy to sort everything through email. It's just obviously with the Christmas cut-off coming up quite fast, letting me know on the live, because I drill the morning after, it just means that obviously I can start work sooner. But I'm glad you're happy with those, and the invoice, like I said, will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address on the order form. If we dive in here for your naughty or nice card, and you have got, oh no, you've got a naughty card there, Tracy. So there's nothing with that one, but I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you very much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Please donate the naughty as well. Oh, bless you. I will do so. Bless you. Okay, up next then today is Angela Barber. Angela, are you here? Oh, I love that, Tracy. It is last day for the stockings today, yes. I'll just put some lip stuff on because my lips are really dry today. But Angela Barber, are you here? Angela, hello, hello, hello. So Angela, I've got a little message for you. It says, happy birthday, Angela. Love, Jamie, Josh and Rhiannon. So happy birthday, Angela. Love, Jamie, Josh and Rhiannon. And of course from us, I hope you had a brilliant birthday as well. And you do have one opening here, Angela. So I'll need to know if you'd like to have a oyster or a egg pop. So would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Egg pop, perfect. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if I grab your egg pop for you, this one here, and let's go down. We're going to start with your gifted pearl forward from Tracy here. So it's going to be either a yellow or a dove grey. And you have got a yellow pearl gifted forward. So that one's going to be in the sand ready for you. If we do your egg pop, my lovely, and you're possibly hoping for a blue. Oh, we don't have a blue here. We have got a chocolate, which is two-tonal. You've got lighter and darker areas there. You've got a two-tonal pink and a slightly mottled coral with that lighter area there. So altogether you've got a yellow, a chocolate, a pink and a coral. Now, of course, if you would like to swap one of these for a blue or any other colours, we can do that for you. It's going to be up to you. If I start running them through the board for you, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Angela, what do you think to these? Can we have a TARDIS blue, a dark icy blue and a dove grey and a opaque white? Two-tonal dove grey? No, I don't, I'm afraid. I know that one already just because I've got darker greys which are two-tonal, but they are mainly a darker shade with a few flashes of the lighter colour. What would you think to these ones here? Darker silver two-tonal, okie dokie. Oh, now I've got to find one. There's not any in there. Okay, so there's none in my two-tonal pots, which means I've got to just look through. Now, I would definitely imagine that I would have some, just because I do have so many darks, but it would just be a case of finding them. Right, let me look in one more pot. Oh, there's one. I knew I'd seen one somewhere. So this one's quite a mottled darker grey, so I'll show you him so you can see if you'd be happy with this one or not. So he's a slightly different shape. He's slightly squished. but he's very mottled, as you can see. Would you be happy with that one instead? Yes, happy with that one? Brilliant. Okie dokie, Angela. Again, I hope you had a brilliant birthday. And I'm glad you're happy with these here. Let me do your naughty or nice card. And you have got a nice card. That is £3 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code to use, and that will get emailed across to the email address that's on the order form tomorrow for you. Could you have lobster fittings on them all? Of course you can. Again, that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form as well. So that's safe up there for you, Angela, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Bab, could you do me a couple of favours? Would you be able to grab me a packet of wipes, and then something's fallen behind the desk? Would you be able to grab that for me as well, please? Could I donate the nice card to Tracy Damon? Yes, I can. Okay, I've added that on to Tracy's instead. That's not a problem. Thank you, Bob. Perfect. Okay. Up next today is Lisa Hawkinson. Lisa, are you here? Thank you. Okay, so it's down the back there. I can see it. It's the pack of Dettol wipes. It's yellow. It's right by the drawers. Can you see it? Lisa, hello, my lovely. Bear with me a moment. Just pop it in that drawer there. Thank you. And while you're there, last thing, could you just pick me up the 4 pearl oyster bag so I don't have to bend down to get it? No, it's here, this side, in that tray. The white bag. That's everything. I love you. Thank you very much. Bless him. Sorry, I've got a poorly back, so it's best if I don't bend at the moment. So, Lisa, hello, hello, hello. Lisa, you have got a 4 pearl oyster, but you also have another opening as well. So if I open up the 4 pearl oyster for you, with the... Sorry, I pulled out 2. With the other opening, would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? This jumper was from Yours Clothing. However, I've had it for at least 3, maybe 4 years. It's quite an old jumper. As you can see by this little ball, the ball of the Robin's hat does not... it looks like it is 3 or 4 years old, bless it. But yeah, it was from Yours Clothing. You'd like to have an oyster and donate the shells. Okie dokie. So, are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Lisa? So, let's go down. We'll start with the mystery oyster first, and then the 4 pearl oyster. But you do have the other donated pearl, which is the Dove Grey. So that one's going to be in the sand already for you. So that's the gifted pearl forward. So your first oyster, Lisa. Ooh. Okay, straight away we've got a backwards runaway. There's your mother of pearl. There's no pearls on that side. And we can also see 2, 3, 4. And there's no more in that one. So you are quadding with your first oyster, and then you've got a guaranteed quadding oyster there. So that's really cool, and you've got quite interesting colours here as well. So we've got a brighter autumn peach, you've got a chocolatey bronze, a TARDIS blue, and then you've got a two-tonal pink and purple. So one side's pink, one side's purple. Okay, so that's from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here, 1, 2, 3 and 4, you are of course quadding for a second time. So let me dry these up for you. Okay, so the colours that you've got here are a chocolate, so quite a nice dark deep chocolate, a two-tonal forest green, so he's base forest green with these gorgeous sort of silvery markings to him. You've got another TARDIS blue, and then you've got this one which is a white with like a blue hint to him. What do you think to all of these, Lisa? Dove grey, autumn peach, chocolate bronze, TARDIS blue, two-tonal purple and pink. Dark chocolate, forest green and silver, TARDIS blue and an off-white blue. If you're happy with all of these, they are yours. And if you're not happy with those, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The Dove Grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The Autumn Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's not an 8, he's an 8.5. You'd like to swap the Autumn Peach for a sea green, of course. Ooh. Sorry for the squeak then. The chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the two-tonal pink and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Green and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the white with the blue hint is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. So I've added in the sea green there. What do you think to the rest of these? Pink cap on the pink, and you love them all. Brilliant. Yes, of course. Let me bring you back up. So you'd like to be invoiced for a pink cap on the pink. Okay, so that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And I'm glad you're happy with the other colours here as well. So let's pop all of those in there for you. Okay, so if I do your naughty or nice card as well, Lisa, you have got Oh, you've got a naughty card there, so there is nothing on the back of that one. However, I want to thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Michelle Harold. Michelle, are you here? Good evening, Jade. Good evening, Donna. Hello, hello, hello. Let's put the updated order list in the comments. So we'll go from Michelle here. So if you have ordered today, you'll be added on the order, you should be added on the order list here, so you'll be able to find your name. And if you would like to order, you'll be. I'll do an updated order list as we go. My cup. Oh, bless you, Jade. Thank you. This one, he's speckled, and then it said. It says on the other side, "Home is our favourite place to be at Christmas." It's a lovely one, this one, and it's a really, really nice, like, sized cup as well, like to the size of my head. Like, it's a really good sized cup, mug, I should say. Last call for Michelle. If not, we will move on. So Michelle, if you're here, please type "I'm invisible." Bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Michelle, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see as well. Oh, bless you, Michelle Stone. That mug was from the range. I definitely remember that one because when I went into the range again, I was like, oh, there's my mug. So yeah, that was from the range. I'm not sure the difference between a cup and a mug. I'm guessing the material it's made from and the shape of it, possibly. I don't know what the proper definition or like in between the two, but for me, a cup would hold a different type, like wouldn't hold a hot liquid and is a different shape. And then of course a mug has a handle. Yeah, a mug is normally larger. I don't know. A cup is for... Oh, see, I don't see a cup as in like a cup. I see a cup as in like have a squash. Like yeah. But you could have a cup and saucer, yeah, I suppose. Emma, oh wow, Emma, that is extremely generous of you. Bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's very, very kind of you, my lovely. Oh, thank you. Right, I haven't seen Michelle, so let's move on. If she comes on, we can add her in, but it would be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Nicola Dunn. Nicola, are you here? Nicola, hello, hello, hello. Nicola, you have got 2 openings. Oh, hang on, wait, did you send over the card? Oh, you have sent over the card. Sorry, I've just read the note that you was going to send a card over. Let me just let it load. That's perfect. So you've got 3 openings altogether. So which 3 would you like? Oysters or egg pops? Or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Just marking that you're here as well. And Tanya, bless you. Thank you for the stars there as well, my lovely. That's very, very kind of you. Oysters, Nicola. Perfect. Donate the okay, we're going to have that one because it fell out. So 1, 2 and 3. Now, donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you are hoping for? The loyalty cards, the loyalty stickers are just for jewellery. Okay, so the cards and stickers, they are just for items of jewellery, yes. And, oh wow, Jackie. Thank you as well for the stars, my lovely. Again, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you ever so much. Oh, right, let's go down, Nicola. So 3 oysters, donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Good luck, my lovely. Oyster number 1. Lights pop there. And in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away that you are twinning. That's just a piece of shell there, so that's not a pearl at all. But I can see 2 pearls straight away. Let me have a squidge. There's no more in that one. You got 5 stickers in 1 box today and 1 from last week. That's perfect. You basically filled the card from today, so it's perfect. You are twinning with chocolates, however they are visually different sizes, and I did see one of them. Yes, this one has got an imperfection, so he's a chocolatey colour. Then you can see that imperfection. It doesn't go all the way round, but he does have that imperfection there. So of course at the end, if you would like to swap him, we can do so. Oh, okay, so his twin, which is the visually larger, does have 2 sort of different lighter spots to him as well. So there are 2 little imperfections being the lighter spots there. Okay, so twinning chocolates both have imperfections and they are visually different sizes. Oyster number 2. Sharp pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, we've got a TARDIS blue. And there's no more in that one. So a single TARDIS blue. Yes, Carol, of course, I'll add you onto today's order list. That's not a problem. Moving on to your last oyster, Nicola. Soft pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And if I turn this, I can see multiple pearls straight away. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just double checking. Now there's no more in that one. That dark bit there is just part of the oyster tail. Okay, so that's not a pearl there. You are quadding. Oh, Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. Again, that's extremely kind of you, my lovely. Thank you. Right, so let's go through your quadding pearls here as well. So we do have another chocolate, very similar to the first twins out actually. You've got a 2-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow. You've got a TARDIS blue, and then I think the one that everyone saw, you have got a blurple. Oh, let me just wipe that piece of shell off there. So blurple is a mix between blue and purple. He is slightly 2-tonal. So in some lights he's going to be more blue, in some lights he's going to be more purple. Nicola, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, then they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So if I start running them through the board, the visually smaller twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Visually larger twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The single blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the quadding chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Two-tonal yellows, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. TARDIS blues, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. What do you think to these? Swap both TARDIS blues, one for a dove grey and then a silver. You can. Now I've got the dove grey which I swapped out earlier in my swap pot, so I'll grab that one, and then a darker silver. Okay, have a look at these two here, and then are there any other colour swaps that you'd like to do? Last chocolate for a grape purple. Okay, I'll see what I can do, just because I am starting to run low on the grapes. No, they're not. Grape. Oh, I see one. Again, that one's a slightly different size, not size, shape as well. So let me show you that one. So he's not fully round, but he's not obviously squished either. So can you see, he's just got that slightly different shape to him. Like if I pop him down, I don't even think, oh yeah, you can see slightly there, pop him to the side. But if I pop him that way, you cannot tell. What do you think to that shade there? Would you be happy with that one? Yes, happy with those. So all of those there, you're happy with those. Is that correct, my lovely? Two-tonal pinks. Yes. Are you looking for a lighter pink or a brighter pink? I've actually got quite a nice selection of two-tonal pinks here. No one normally asks for the two-tonal pinks. So, oh, I've actually got a two-tonal coral in there. So this one just keeps catching my eye. This one has sort of got all of the ranges of colour in him. So I'll show you this one. So this one ranges from the bright pink, I mean he's got flashes of the bright pink, but then if we go around he's very mottled, but then you sort of transition into the very lighter pinks and then back again into the brighter pinks. Would you be happy with that one, or would you like more of a brighter one overall? Yes, happy with that one. Swap the yellow. Perfect. He is yours. So the other pearls, are you happy with those? But yes, for anybody wanting two-tonal pinks, I've definitely got a large range available. Because yeah, for some reason the pinks don't get requested a lot. However, come February, I bet they will start getting requested more, as that's more the February colour. We go through stages of colours. Yes, happy with these. Brilliant. So let me bring you back up. Oh, wow. Well, Nicola, I hope your son is doing okay. I hope you and your family are doing okay. And bless you. Well, I hope obviously she's happy with this, but I hope your son and your family are doing okay. Bless you. Right, I'll do your naughty or nice card as well. And you do have a nice card. So you've got a £3 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code to use. And I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. So that's safe up there for you. And he's doing great on the road to a full recovery. That's amazing. Truly amazing. Perfect. So yes, thank you for the donations of the shells, and I'll send that across for you tomorrow. Okay. Up next today is Jane Davies. Jane, are you here? More than one code in a single purchase. It depends. Not normally, Heather. It depends on the code. If it's, for example, these ones, they're actually set up that you can't. If it's percentages, you can't, and you can't mix a percentage and a pound off one. Like they cannot be used at all. The website just tells me no. So even if I try to, it just doesn't work because it can't do a percentage and a monetary amount off at the same time. Jane, hello. Jane, you've got 2 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or one of each? Oh, bless you, Patricia. Well, I did catch up on emails today, so if it's been since like this afternoon, then yeah, that's not a problem. I can obviously get back to you, but everybody should have an email. Everybody who's been waiting on email should have a reply, because I said that everything was cleared up today. Oh wow, Nicola. That must have been a shock for all of you. Bless you. Oh, it brings tears to my eyes. Well, I'm glad oh, dear me. I'm glad he's making a full recovery, and I hope that you're all recovering as well as him, because obviously it's for parents and family to go through that, as well as obviously your son. It's a lot. So I hope you're all doing better. Sorry, I get emotional really easily. Jane, okay, so oysters, 2 openings. You've also sent loyalty cards. Okay, let me have a look. Okay. Did you send it today? Jane. Oh. when did you send the cards, my lovely? Let me search your email address, just because I can't visually see it, because it should hopefully bring it up this way. The thing is, when I search email addresses, it doesn't always bring them all up, which is why it's not always reliable. I don't know why. No, don't ever need to say sorry for... No, Nicola. No, you don't need to say sorry. Lunchtime today. I don't have one from you today. I just have confirmation order email. Are you able to send it across again really quickly? If I pop the email address in here... There you go, that email address there, info@pearlsofbrecon.com. If you can just quickly send it across to that. Oh. I'm just going to keep looking actually really quickly. So it's sent today. Oh wait, is that you? No, that's not you. No, that's somebody else. Sorry, I've had about 20 emails this evening, so I'm just double checking going through all of these. But no, I don't have, I've got... Yeah, if you could send it over again, my lovely, and then I can obviously add it on. So we're just going to give Jane a moment to do that. Just because it's not coming up. Let me search this folder as well, actually. No, yeah, I don't have it come through. Oh, I'll have a look in my junk folder as well, actually, while I'm here. Ah, junk email. No, I don't have anything there. No, okay. I don't have anything there either. Jane, are you still here? Just give it a moment. Deary me. Oh, bless you, Patricia. I'm just an emotional person. It's just one of those things. Yes, Jackie. Yes. I'll hopefully get it on the website before Friday, but I'm hoping to... obviously, I hope to get it on the website before Friday. If not, it will be Friday morning, but it just depends on what time it gets finally completed. Leah, hello. Bless you. Jane, are you still here? I don't want to move on because obviously you was here and you just said that you're going to pop me over another email, but I don't have one from you today at all. I've searched both boxes. No, this is the last night for Stuffed Stockings. So Stuffed Stockings finishes today. Not... Oh, bless you, my lovely. Tell you what, if I email you, we'll do this opening, and then if you reply with the photo, would that make it easier? Because then that way you just have to click reply, attach the photo and send it on. Would that be okay? So I'm just double checking I've typed this right. Yeah. Okay, so I've clicked send, I've just emailed you. So you just click reply, attach it, and then send it on. And then that way, hopefully that's easier for you. I'm just going to mute you while I just blow my nose, because otherwise it won't go away. So bear with me 1 moment. There we go. I now have a red nose, but that's fine. Right, while just waiting for Jane then, let me answer some questions. Christmas oysters yet? So it doesn't look like they're going to arrive in time, Wendy, which I'm truly gutted about. So it does mean that I'll most likely just mix them in. But I am going to, for the new game, we are going to have Christmas egg pops to the best of my ability. The difference is that with Christmas colours, obviously you've got the main colours, the red, green, silver, white and gold. So they're the main colours. But for me, I also love to have purples, bronzes, and the blues as well. So the icy blues and the TARDIS blues. So everybody sees a Christmas colour as potentially another colour. So I will plan to do Christmas egg pops, but it may be that they're sort of mostly Christmas colours with a few random ones, just because everybody sees a different colour as they could be their Christmas colour. Like my sister does chocolate and green as her Christmas colours, and oranges, which is beautiful on her tree, is just chocolate green and orange, and it's stunning. But I wouldn't necessarily pick an orange decoration. However, they do look truly beautiful. So yeah, it will be sort of a mix. And Anne, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. That's very kind of you. All sent, Jane. Oh, and it's just come through. Oh, you're a star. Okay, bless you. So I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but it's literally just come through, my lovely. So you've got 4 openings. Bless you. Sorry to make you do that again. So 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like? Oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, how many of each would you like? So I've just emailed back just to say we're completing on the live, just so it's a note for me that I have completed that one when I come to sort the emails out. Blue and silvers, white and silver. So yeah, everyone's Christmas colours are different, but I will do traditional Christmas colours with possibly throw-ins of like the different accent colours, and then that way they're the Christmas egg pops. But you'll see for the next game. We shall see. All oysters, Jane. Donate the shells. Perfect. So again, I'm sorry for making you do that. So what actually we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then 1 jumped out the back. So we're going to have that one there. 4. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Jane? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can all swap colours anyways if they're not our Christmas colours. Exactly, Tracy. Exactly. There is definitely that option. Okay, so oyster number 1, Jane. Hoping for purples and reds. Okay, so softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Straight away, I can see a pink pearl there. Let's have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So you have a gorgeous, brighter pink pearl from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So again, you can see that there's no pearls on that side. And you are, or have, twinning. Let me just have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So twinning pink pearls. Now these pinks, they do look like they're slightly different shades. So this one is ever so slightly brighter and slightly two-tonal, and then his twin is slightly lighter. So if I just pop them next to each other, and then both of which are lighter than the single pink. Your next oyster. Thank you. Soft pop there. Oh, and a runaway. Where did that go? He's over here. There's your mother of pearl. You see that there's no pearls in there. And actually, if I turn this around, so we've got one down there, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that green. And you are quadding. Excuse me, quadding with your third oyster. Now I need to show you this green. He is two-tonal. He caught my eye straight away. Look at his two-tonalness. So he's over... Oh, nearly dropped him. Overall, he's a brighter apple green, but then he's got these really brighter markings, especially in that area there. Stunning green there. Obviously, green's not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, it's my favourite colour, and especially when we get the markings like that, lovely. You've then got a brighter sunshine yellow, again, slightly two-tonal. You've got a TARDIS blue and a chocolate. And then moving on to your last oyster. Quite a nice sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You are twinning, and you're twinning with watermelon twins here, Jane. Okay, so let's pop these in the sand as well. One single oyster, 2 sets of twins, and 1 set of quads. What do you think to all of these? One single pink, twinning pinks and twinning watermelons, then a spotty apple green, sunshine yellow, TARDIS blue, and a chocolatey silver. If you're happy with these colours, then they are yours. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And I will need to know which 2 pearls you'd like on your jewellery. If I run them through the board, the single pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Twin pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And then twin pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. Spotty apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Sunshine yellow's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. TARDIS blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the chocolate silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. Then watermelon twin number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Watermelon number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they're measuring the same size there. Okay, Jane, what do you think? What would you like to do? These are real pearls, yes. So these are dyed pearls. So these colours are dyed, but the pearls themselves are real. They are real cultured pearls and all oysters, but real pearls, yes. Jane, what do you think? If you're happy with these colours, then I'll need to know which 2 you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can we have the twinning pinks put on studs, please? And can you have the twinning watermelons on the simple drops? Swap the yellow and the green pearls for Cadbury purples for original drop studs, please. Okay, so twinning pinks on studs. Watermelons on the simple drop. So watermelons on there. Swap the yellow and the green for Cadbury purples. I'm just trying to find 2 the same shade and size for you. Ah, those 2 there. 2 Cadbury purples for the original drop studs. So, original drop studs. So would that be the simple drop earrings, Jane? let me have a look on the website just in case I'm... So the purples, if I just hold that up so you can see. So purples there. Are they on the simple... Ah, yes, okay. Simple drop earrings on with the purples. Okie dokie. Perfect. So then those 3 pearls you'd like to donate forward. Bless you, that's very, very kind of you. So just to confirm, we're going to have watermelon and purples, both on simple drops, and then we're going to have the pinks on stud earrings, and the invoices for the extra earrings that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It'll go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that, Jane. So I've just popped the extra 3 in a bag, and I'll gift those 1 each to the next person who's here on the order list. That's very, very kind of you. So if we do your naughty or nice card, you have got, oh no, you've got a naughty card there. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But Jane, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Brilliant, Jane. You're very, very welcome. And yes, Nicola, I can do that for you. Please remember, guys, if you would like to have pearls that may go in the swap pot, please remember that obviously I am on somebody's opening. So yes, you can ask to have that pearl. That's not a problem. But I may not always reply to you until I have finished that opening. Okay. So swapped one of your chocolate bronze twins for the apple green. Perfect. Okay, up next then today is Julie Geary. Julie, are you here? And Julie, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I do apologise. No, I didn't mean that as... you don't need to say sorry at all. I just meant that as that may be why I don't reply straight away, even if I see it, because if I'm in the middle of somebody opening, I may not reply. It just depends on timings. But yeah, no, you don't need to be sorry, because definitely if you'd like something, then please ask. But yeah, you may not get a response from me until afterwards. That's all I meant. Now, Julie, just because of the different name on Facebook as to the order form, which is absolutely fine, could you just confirm the second part of the email address for me? So just from the @ sign onwards, so I don't need to know the first bit, but just from the @ sign onwards. So it could be Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, AOL, or any others, just to confirm that it is you. Michelle, that's not a problem. Would you like me to add you back on again? So Julie, just confirm that for me, just so I can confirm it's you. On to Sunday, Michelle, not a problem. Let me make a note that you'd like Sunday. Sunday opening. Perfect. I'll see you on Sunday for that opening then, my lovely. That's absolutely fine. Let me just take you back off the order list for today. Perfect. That's perfect, Silver, my lovely. Thank you. So you have got a stuffed stocking So let's go across to the stuffed stocking screen. Can we see all of those? So numbers 1 through to 12. Can sort of see all of them. There we go. Which number would you like? Number 1 through to 12. Which stocking would you like? Number 7. Oh, I am going to use this to reach number 7. Okay, so number 7. Sorry, let's bring you back so you can see. Okay, so that was number 7. Yep, this is the first stuffed stocking of the night. So in here, oh, okay, so this has got 2 openings. Now this one normally comes with 1 opening. It's got 2 openings. Now this is a new Christmas item. However, I don't know if I've actually popped this one on the website or not. Because I went to look the other day and I'm not sure if I have or not. I couldn't locate it. So it may be that it's not actually available yet to purchase. Now it normally, like I say, comes with 1 opening, and the pearl does go on the pendant. So you'll need to let me know which pearl you'd like on here. So this one does have a blue enamel coating on the moon section. So it's a crescent moon, which has got that gorgeous deep blue. You've then got a reindeer which is leaping up into the moon, and you've got a little bit of a crystal, 2 crystals, let me just double check. Yeah, 2 crystals in his antlers here. So he's facing into the moon, the antlers coming away, so he's sort of perching on that crescent of the moon there. And the pearl, as you can see, goes on this pin, and then it does sort of just sit in front, but it can move around as well. So I will need to know which pearl you would like to have on that one. So 2 openings that comes with. Which 2 would you like? Oysters or egg pops? Or of course 1 of each. Oh. There we go. 1 of each. Perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So starting, donate your shells. Let's go down. We're going to start with the gifted pearl for you. So gifted forward from Jane. And we've got the chocolate silver has been gifted forward. So that one's going to be in the sand already for you. So good luck. Hoping for a cranberry kind of colour. Okay. And you've got 2 pearls in here. We've got a candy floss pink and a lighter autumn peach. So 2 pearls to start with, or 3 altogether. Silver chocolates, candy floss pink and an autumn peach. Moving straight on to your oyster. Good luck, my lovely. Beautiful sharp pop there. Oh, and a runaway there. There's your mother of pearl. I can also see multiple pearls here as well. So we've got 1 out there, 2 and 3. And there's no more in that one. You have got triples. 3 pearls from your oyster. So let me just go through these colours for you again here. So we've got a chocolatey bronze, a coral, and a darker gunmetal grey. Now, Silver, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then they are yours. And then I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy with these, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. If I run them through the board, the Autumn Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Candy Floss Pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Chocolate Silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Darker Gunmetal Grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the Chocolate Bronze is not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. You'd like a two-tonal pink, a lavender, silver, watermelon and red. Now the lavender I do not have available at the moment, so if you'd like to go on a waiting list, I can pop you on one. However, if you do go on the waiting list for one, I don't know if that will be swapped in time for Christmas delivery, so that's up to you if you'd like to wait or if you'd like to pick a different colour. Purple. Okay, so which 5 pearls would you like to swap out? So you've got 6 pearls altogether at the moment. Which 5 would you like to swap out? And this is the two-tonal pink I've got here. So silver, watermelon, red and purple. And this two-tonal pink. So he's quite mottled, brighter, gets lighter, goes quite gorgeous light, then back into that brighter. So would you be happy with that pink there? And of course with the other ones. All but the coral. Okay, let's take these away. So have a look at these then. These pearls here, are you happy with these? Yes, and you'd like to have the red on the jewellery. Perfect. Let me bring you back up again. Okay. So red on the jewellery, and you're happy with the loose pearls as well. If we do your naughty or nice card, and you have got a naughty card there, so there is nothing on the back of that one, but I do hope you'll, oh, would you be able to pick that up for me please? I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there for you. Now I am just going to take a really quick comfort break. I know it's a little bit early in the evening, but nature calls. So Aaron's here to talk to you really quickly, and then I'll be back again. And up next will be Caroline Sylvester. So I'll only be a minute, my lovely. Okay. Thank you, Beth. Are you going to show that off, are you?
Yeah, why not? I'm proud of that.
Showing it off, are you?
Hello, hello, hello. How are we all on this fine and fantabulous evening? Fantabulous. Hello, hello. As many of you know, I like printing things. Lately I've been playing around with lots of different 3D designs. Would you like to see the most recent completion? everybody. Hello, Lynn, Tracy, Silver, Linda, Annie, Emma, Jackie, Gemma, Nicole, Veronica from Belfast, Jenna, Caroline, Charlotte. Yes, everyone will see. Okay, so put this together tonight. It's been printing over on and off a few days now. So this is the most recent addition to the print. I realise for all you guys, all the letters look backwards because the camera's flipped. I'm rather proud of that. Yes. The lovely cryptex. 8-letter cryptex. Codex. Thank you, Jackie, correcting me there. How is everybody? I wasn't originally planning to actually make one of these, but then I saw one of the files online and just went, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Hello, hello. Thank you very much. You okay?
Yeah.
-9, but nice outside.
Pardon?
Someone's just saying they're freezing cold. That's all.
It is cold outside.
So, what's everyone's craft of choice at the moment then? While Brecken just gets herself sorted. Good for storing precious pearls. This is true.
Let me see it then. Now I've got clean hands.
Would you like me to open it for you?
No, I will do. I'll have a quick look. Talk to the people.
I'm amused by the fact that you're making the word not where the pointers are telling you to make the word.
Oh.
Brecken just thinking she can put the codex word absolutely anywhere and it'll be fine. It'll just know. As much as I'd love to say my creations are that ingenious, they're not. Still diamond painting Deadpool is rather large. That would be really cool. I imagine that'd be really cool.
Is there anything in it?
No. You're making book angels at the moment. Book angel? What's a book angel? I'm curious.
Wait, is that how you spell it?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Then what?
Nothing. It's open.
Oh, what, and this way goes in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well done. Good job.
Doodly pips, guys.
That scared me, that did.
Well, you did give it some force and wing.
Because it didn't come apart the first time. Thank you very much for coming and talking to the peeps. Okay. Okay, right. Thank you for bearing with me there, guys. Bless him. He's very proud of his makes at the moment. Okay, so up next is Caroline Sylvester. Caroline, are you here? Hello, 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 hello. Caroline, let's start with your stuffed stocking and then we'll move on and do all of the openings together. So with your stuffed stocking, which number would you like 1 through to 12? Number 12. Okay, so number 12, let's bring you across and in here. Remember guys, stuffed stockings finished tonight. They will be going off the website as soon as the live finishes. So in here, you have got 3 openings. Now I can see straight away this is one that normally comes with 1 opening. So we've got a bonus of 2 openings altogether. This is a Christmas cage pendant, and this one was very, very popular when it went on the website back in July. That's a big hint there. So this is the Christmas Dreams cage pendant. So overall it is a heart. The heart's on its side. The bottom part of the heart is a normal silver. The top section of the heart is encrusted with crystals. You've then got a larger crystal snowflake at the top and a snowman looking up to the star, wishing and dreaming away. The snowman does have some rose gold overlay colouring on the top there, and some black as well, just to give him his detailing. So his hat and his scarf are different colours, as well as his arms, his buttons and his facial details. So with it being a cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change your pearl around inside and at home. So I hope you're happy with him, and he comes with 3 openings. Which means altogether you've got 5 openings. So which 5 would you like? Oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? A mug advent calendar. Oh, I'd love a mug advent calendar. I would love one. However, I don't have room. I say that, but then every time I go out, I buy a new mug. So I probably could have room. 3 pops, 2 oysters. Perfect, Caroline. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 3 pops. And let's go back down again. And we're going to start with your gifted, donated pearl. Okay. And you have got the pink gifted pearl. So that one's going to be in the sand, ready for you. Egg pop number 1. Hoping for reindeer colours and now snowy colours. Okay, egg pop number 1, you've got a dove grey, which is snowy colours, definitely, and a forest green. Now he's very, very dark, but he's definitely got that green tone to him. So pink, dove grey and forest green. Egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in that one. You've got a second, oh sorry, just the static there, second dove grey, and then you've got a spotty apple green. Let me just get all the sand off, because especially when they're two-tonal we like to see. So base is again quite a nice brighter apple green, and then he's got these gorgeous sort of darker spots around the pearl. So spotty green. Your last egg pop. Two pearls in that one. You've got a darker chocolate and a brighter autumn peach. So to start with, a bright pink, dove grey, forest green, autumn peach, chocolate, dove grey and a spotty green. If we move through to your oysters then, so oyster number 1, light pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, you've got a burgundy red. And there's no more in that one. So quite a nice bright but deeper burgundy red here. And then moving on to your next oyster. Soft pop there. There's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see that there's no pearls there. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no more in that one. That dark bit there, again, that's just the oyster tail. Okay, so in here, I'm just going to move the red up to the top so we've got room to show you. So you've got a chocolatey silver, a two-tonal dark silver. So you've go quite dark and then into the sort of lighter silver, so two-tonal silver, and then a normal silver. And then your last one is a silvery sea blue. Okay, so chocolate silver, two-tonal silver, normal silver, and two-tonal sea blue. And then, of course, the burgundy from at the top there. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, Caroline, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. And if you're not happy, that's absolutely fine. I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. So if I run them through the board, forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the burgundy red's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Spotty apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Second dove grey's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The chocolatey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the bright awesome peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Silvery sea blues, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a, oh, yep, he's a 6.5. Two-tonal silvers is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Swap the pink, the green and the dark chocolate for 2 whites and a really light chocolate. Two whites and a really light chocolate. So I don't have light chocolates. How about that one? Oh, the spotty green, not the forest green. Sorry, my lovely. Okay, how about that chocolate there? Oh, caramel colour is more like this one. The first one, okie dokie. So which colours would you like where, if you're happy with those swaps then, my lovely? That was the first one I popped in the sand. Oh, the other one was the second one that I showed. That one there. I'm going to give them numbers. So that's number 1 and that's number 2. Would you like number 1 or number 2? Number 2, perfect. Okay, which ones would you like where? That one for the reindeer. Okay. The white on the candy cane. Brilliant. So then it would be these pearls here as your loose pearls for your cage. So just confirm if you're happy with all of those there. So white on the candy cane. Swap the peach for a purple. Okie dokie. Oh no, Fallon, don't say sorry. Obviously it's not your fault. It's just one of those things, isn't it? So I'm sorry, I didn't realise as well. And an icy blue for the darker chocolate. And the sea blue on a hoop fitting. Okie dokie. The invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. So these pearls here then, are you happy with these? Love the rest. Please can you invoice you for a 20 snake as well. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I've got that all down for you. Now the invoice, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. If we dive in for your naughty or nice card, you've got a nice card. So you've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, Caroline, you'll have that to use as well. I want to thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Lauren Glowdeck. Lauren, are you here? Lauren, hello, hello, hello. Okay, Lauren, you have got a stuffed stocking. So if we go across to the stockings, you've got numbers 1 through to 12. Which stocking would you like? Number 10. Okie dokie. Okay, so number 10, let's bring you straight across. And number 10. Good luck, my lovely. And you have got 3 openings with this one. Again, I can see that this item normally comes with 1 opening, so you've got a bonus of 2 here. And it is a Christmas cage pendant. However, this is one of those that can be worn all year round. And it is called the Present Cage Pendant. So as the name suggests, it is a present, so it is a cage. A present which is wrapped up, so all the sides are very similar with the ribbon going through. So you've got cutouts of stars, which is where you're going to see your pearl through. You've then got this ribbon at the top, so all the ribbons from the sides of the box lead up to the ribbon at the top, which does then have a red crystal in the middle of the ribbon just to give it that little bit of sparkle. And then all of this, even at the bottom, you've got the star cutouts. All of the stars, that's where you're going to see your pearl colour through there. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that one, Lauren. You was hoping for a cage. Perfect. So 3 openings with him. Do you know which openings you would like to have? Oysters or egg pops? Or, of course, a mix of each? Yep, here's the updated order list, guys. There we go. 1 egg pop, 2 oysters, and can you keep the shells? Of course you can. So 1 and 2. 1 egg pop. And let's go down, and you've got the last gifted pearl as well. So here's that TARDIS blue that was gifted forward. So that's going to be in the sand for you ready. So starting with your egg pop then, Lauren, are there any other colours you're hoping for? And you've got 2 pearls in that one. So you've got quite a nice brighter chocolate and a coral as well. So TARDIS blue, chocolate and coral to start with. If we move straight through onto your openings, oyster openings I should say. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. Hoping for bright sea blue or green. Okay. There we go. So there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and you've got a TARDIS blue. And there's no more in that one. Now what I like to do is I like to clean the shells as we go, and then I'll show you the pearl afterwards. So just bear with me while I just take and clean this up here. Oh, he's got a little bit of a textured shell with this one, so just Bear with me while I just get it off from inside the grooves. Okay, so first pearl out of the oyster is a TARDIS blue. And then moving on to your last oyster. Quite a nice sharp pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, popped out the side there. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a lemon yellow here. Okay, so let me just clean the shells up again for you, and then we'll have a look at all of your pearls again. If you're happy with these colours, then they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. I will say there is a long wait on sea blues at the moment. I've got a very long waiting list for them. So obviously if you would like to have a sea blue, you can definitely add join to the list, but I'm just letting you know it is a long waiting list for them. So you've got a TARDIS blue, chocolate, a coral, a second TARDIS blue and a lemon yellow. If I run them through the board, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The first TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The second TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. One came out not long ago, Yvonne, as in this evening. I think it was in the last opening actually, I'm not sure. Okay, can we swap one of the blues for your spotty, for the spotty green in the swap pot? You can. Spotty green. And the chocolate for a bright red and the yellow for a bright purple. Bright red and bright purple. Okay, what do you think to these? Are you happy with these? Yes, perfect. So let me pop them in here. How comes? Because colours change within demand, and obviously a pearl isn't a fast grown product. Oh, I used to know this off by heart. I think it's 7. I'll have to double check. And my brain wants to say it's up to 7 years for the pearl to be created. But I'd have to double check that, because I used to know, but it's been a very long time since I've been asked that question. So because of that, obviously it can take a long time for obviously the pearl to grow. And because colours become in and out of fashion, it's then not a fast process. So if it is 7 years, again, I'd have to double check, but if it is 7 years, the sea blues may not have been popular back then. So it's just that kind of, which is why I can't, fulfill that, if that makes sense. So it would be lovely to, but it's not a quick process kind of thing. Right, Lauren, I'm glad you're happy with those. If we do your naughty or nice card, you have got a nice card. You've got a £2 off code for the website. So I'll send that across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address on the order form. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have that to use. I've wrapped up your shells as well, so they'll be added on into your box. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. And up next then today is Bethan Van Meter. Beth, are you here? It is, no, it's absolutely fine. You're definitely free to ask questions, and if I know the answer, I will definitely answer it, obviously if I see the question. But yeah, so that's why it's not as simple. Beth, hello. Beth, let's start with your stuffed stocking, and then we'll move across and do all of your openings together. Numbers 1 through to 12, which one would you like? Yes, the monthly charm deal, the December monthly charm deal will be opened on the 6th, which is the 6th of December. So Wednesday, the 6th of December. Number 11. Perfect. So let's bring you back again. Good luck, Beth. Okay, oh, you're the first person with a extra for the evening. You've got a pair of crystal stud earrings. So I will do a dip for a crystal stud earrings, Beth, to add to your order. This item comes with 2 openings. It normally comes with 1, so you've got a bonus opening here as well as the earrings. Oh, and we've actually seen this one tonight already. It is the pendant with the blue moon and the reindeer standing leaping towards the moon. And then he's got the crystals in his antlers here. So with this one, the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Look at him. So again, blue crescent moon, so it's enamel colouring over the moon there. The reindeer sort of leaping towards it, and then he's got these crystals in his antlers just to give it a little bit of sparkle. Then as you can see, your pearl sits on this pin and it sort of moves around at the front there. So I hope you're happy with that one, Beth. We're going to have 2 openings, and let's bring you back up, we'll do the crystal earring dip. This isn't the earring dip, sorry, let me just pop that in there. Okay, so crystal earring dip is, if I can reach it, in here. Is that 1? No, that's 2. There we go, that's 1. And let's go down. You have got, so so this is like a Tahitian coloured. So obviously these are crystal pearls. These are not Tahitian pearls, but they are a Tahitian colour, which is like a silvery green colour. So you can see it's that sort of silver greeny blue tone to them. So again, 925 stud earrings. They are 95 silver, sorry, with 8mm crystal pearls on, which are that silvery green tone. So they're going to be added to your order, Beth. I hope you're happy with those. If I bring you back up again. So 2 openings from the stuffed stocking, and you've also got 3 openings on the order, so 5 altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? They are pretty. They are very, very pretty. Oysters, donate the shells. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to move this out the way because it does. There we go. So if we get these open, donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Beth? So especially now you've seen the item of jewellery. Oh, it looks like we've got a breakaway. I'll show you. Hang on, let's go down. If we go down, you'll see it straight away actually, because I can see it on the camera. Let me just move these. So if you have a look at the oysters there, let's start with that one which looks like he's... Oh, okay, so it's both sides. So you sort of see here and here, sort of see a pinky tone sort of coming through. Let me see if I can... Okay, light pop there. Let's get this open without going near that side. Now the issue is there's just flesh down here. Donating the shells, so I'm going to try not to split it. Okay, so I've just moved the pearl, so let's go there. Okay, so I've moved the pearl and he's now towards the bottom, so you can sort of see he's breaking through, and it was this pearl here that's just gone to the bottom there that was doing that. However, I can see on this side that you're twinning. Okay, so you had 2 pearls in that one, twinning brighter pink pearls. Oh, I'm just going to move that piece of shell out the way there as well. So if I dry these up for you, they are actually two-tonal, and they do look like they're very, very similar in size. So ever so slightly, oh, two-tonal there. I don't think that top bit was two-tonal though. I think that's just different types of pearls, Nicola. So you can get like South Sea pearls, which are really big and they can be expensive. Obviously we've got fireball pearls like on the websites. Tahitian pearls, I've actually got some real Tahitian pearls here. They're very expensive, and it's all just the type of pearls. And here is pink pearl number 2. So twinning pinks. Moving on to your next oyster. Lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And again, I can see straight away that we've got 2 pearls there, 1 and 2. But let me just have a squidge. Okay, there's no more in that one. So you are twinning for a second time. And we're twinning with darker chocolate pearls there. So they're a really deep, beautiful sort of toned chocolate, Beth. There we go. Sorry, just getting them focused. Your next oyster. Lighter pop there. And there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see there's no pearls. If I move that back, you've got a runaway. And I can see in there you are twinning for a third time. There's no more in that one, and twinning with TARDIS blue twins. Now these twins do look like they are slightly different in size. They may actually come up measuring the same, but visually we can see that there is a ever so slight size difference to them. Oh, this camera doesn't like these today. Okay, your next oyster, Beth. Soft pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway with a, two runaways. There's your mother of pearl. 3 and 4. And you are quadding with 4 pearls in that oyster. So again, if I just dry these up for you, and then we can go through these for you. You've got a chocolatey bronze. I'm just going to move the blues. Let's move all of these up slightly actually. Okay, so chocolatey bronze, a two-tonal lemon yellow, which has got slight hints of that sort of bluey green colour to him, ever so slightly. You do have a TARDIS blue and a two-tonal blurple. So blurple is a mix between blue and purple. So two-tonal blurple on the end there. And then moving through to your last oyster. Beautiful deep pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh. And you have triples. 3 pearls in that one. Every oyster you had, Beth, has had multiple pearls in. Okay, so triples with your last one. I'm just cleaning them up. Okay, so the colours you have got here is another blurple, again slightly two-tonal with that blurple. Now you do have a Pepsi blue, however he does have an imperfection on him. So Pepsi blue, but there's the imperfection there. So base lighter blue with that imperfection there. It doesn't go all the way round, but it does have that sort of groove to him. And then you've got a two-tonal yellow with being lighter lemon and sunshine yellow. Okay, what do you think to all of these? Twinning pinks, twinning chocolates, twinning TARDIS blues, chocolate, two-tonal yellow and blue, TARDIS blue, blurple, blurple, Pepsi blue, two-tonal yellow. If you're happy with these, Beth, then they are yours. And I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy with these, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Then, of course, again, which one you'd like on the jewellery. So chocolate number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's not a 6.5, he's a 7. Chocolate number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. I'm measuring different sizes there. Pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Which yellow? The two-tonal sunshine and yellow, sunshine and lemon yellow, or the yellow and blue yellow? And then pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Twin blue number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Twin blue number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5, so they are measuring the same size. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Yellow with the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So the blue yellow you'd like to swap for a sea green. That's perfect. Where's my sea green? There it is. And then you'd like to have the chocolate bronze on the pendant. Perfect. And then are there any other swaps that you would like to do? Two-tonal yellow at the bottoms, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Pepsi Blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the last blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Donate one of the pinks and one of the TARDIS blues. Bless you, that's very kind. Okay, so one pink, one TARDIS blue. So I'll donate those one each to each of the people who are here on the order list. The rest are perfect. Okay, let me bring you back up and I'll pop these in here for you. Beth, that's very kind donating those pearls forward. So what I'll do is I'll gift them one each to the next people who are here on the order list. Okay, and I hope you'll be happy with your jewellery, the earrings and the pendant, and of course your loose pearls once it arrives. If we do your naughty or nice card, you have got you've got a naughty card there, so there is nothing on the back of that one. However, Beth, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and I've popped that safely up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Nicole Oldacre. Nicole, are you here? Nicole, you're here, and it's Bethany's first opening. Bethany, hello. So, Bethany, would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? What do you think? So we've got one opening altogether, oyster or egg pop. Egg pop, perfect. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, they're all going everywhere. Okay, so I gave them a good mix then. Let's go down. So you do get the gifted forward pearl. So it's going to be a blue or, oh, hang on, let me put them both in my hand. A blue or a pink. You're hoping for Candy Floss pink. Okay, so your gifted pearl is the blue pearl. So he's in the sand already. So that one's yours already. Moving to your egg pop. Good luck, Bethany. And you've got 4 pearls in that one. You've got, oh, a spotty apple green. So he's a pastel apple green base, and then he's got a couple of brighter, darker spots to him. We've got a slightly two-tonal chocolate with lighter and darker chocolate tones. A two-tonal autumn peach, again lighter and brighter autumn peach areas. And then you've got another two-tonal TARDIS blue with lighter and darker areas here. So TARDIS blue, spotty apple green, two-tonal chocolate, two-tonal autumn peach, and a two-tonal blue. Now, you did say, Bethany, you was hoping for Candy Floss pink. So if you would like to swap one of these for the pink, then you can do so. Or if you'd like to swap any for other colours as well, that's absolutely fine. Or of course, if you're happy with all of these, then they are yours. If I run these ones through the board though, two-tonal blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal green, spotty green, sorry, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the gifted blues, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The brown for a Candy Floss pink, of course, and the peach for a Lavender. Now, I don't have any Lavenders available to swap now, so if you would like one, I can pop you on a waiting list to have one. However, I don't know how long that wait would be. So I don't mind if you don't mind waiting. I can pop you on that list, but just confirm that for me. You'd like to swap a blue for a bright burgundy red. Okay. Cadbury purple instead. Okie dokie. What do you think to those there? And are there any other swaps that you would like to do? Happy with them all? Brilliant. You're very, very welcome. So if we pop these all in here for you. And Bethany, if we do your naughty or nice card. Okay, and you've got a nice card. Perfect. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £2 off code to use, and Nicole, that will be sent to the email address on the order form. I hope you'll both be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you, Nicole. Okay. Up next then today is Carly Jones. Carly, are you here? Yours arrived today, Nicole. You love them. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy. And Carly, hello, hello, hello. Carly, you have got one opening altogether. What type would you like? Would you like to have an oyster or would you like to have an egg pop for your opening? You've sent a loyalty card as well. Yes, that's you. You have, so you've got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like? Oysters or egg pops or one of each? Oysters, donate the shells. Perfect. Are there certain colours, Carly, that you're hoping for? So if we get these open, there's 1 and 2. And let's go down. So you've actually got the last gifted pearl forward as well. So you've got a bright pink pearl here. So if we start with your first oyster and you're hoping for brighter reds. Okay. Soft pop there. Oh, this one's got a lip on the inside of him, so I'm just going to have to open it up sideways. There we go. So if I just show you, I was battling with the lip there. So the knife was coming in here and it was getting blocked by the pearl blister. So I just had to go round and underneath to detach the flesh. Okay, so we can definitely see that there's no pearls on that side. If we have a squidge, oh, in here. No way, Carly, you was hoping for reds. And your first oyster, you are twinning with red pearls. Love that. Let me pop these in the sand for you. Moving on to oyster number 2. Soft pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, we've got, oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carly, you are quinting. There's no more in that one. So you've got 5 pearls in that oyster. So let me go through these colours for you as well. So you've got a darker gunmetal grey, a coral, a dark silver, a autumn peach, and a chocolatey purple. Perfect. Oh, let me just clean that bit off the chocolate purple. So what do you think to all of these? Oh. If you're happy with all of these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, as you know, we can swap them for you. That's not a problem. You've got your pink, twinning red, dark gunmetal grey, coral, silver, autumn peach, and chocolate purple. If I start running them through the board, red number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. Red number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Can we swap the peach for a sea green? Yes. Chocolate purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. So you can have one on the jewellery, but with this item you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. And then I'll need to know, obviously, if so, which one you'd like, and if you're happy with all of these colours, or if there's any others that you would like to swap. Can I have one red on the jewellery, and can I invoice for a green on a hoop fitting? Of course you can. So I'm just going to pop the rest of the pearls in here. Okay, so red on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting on the sea green. The invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Oh, bless you, Carly, you're very welcome. So if we do your naughty or nice card, you have got a nice card. You've got a £3 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow as well. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there, Carly, and thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Okay, up next today is Hayley Llewellyn. Hayley, are you here? You're very, very welcome. Oh, bless you, Fallon. Good night, my lovely. And Hayley, hello. Hayley, you have got a stuffed stocking. Do you know which numbered stocking you would like to have? We've got numbers 1 through to 12. Which one would you like? Number 3. Okay, so number 3, let's bring you, oh, sorry, my mouse has stopped. There we go. Let's bring you back. Good luck. Oh, sorry, I've pulled the sort of top off there. Okay, so you have got your item. You've got a crystal charm dip. So we'll do the crystal charm dip for you in just a moment. You're going to have 2 openings with this item. And this is one of the new items that is on the website, available to everybody now. And this is the sleigh pendant. So this is the Santa's sleigh pendant. So as the name describes, it is Santa's sleigh. He does have some red enamel colouring in the centre there, and then spotted with silver spots. So that's actual 925 silver spots. And then you can see all the presents at the top. Now this one you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. So that's up to you if you'd like to have a pearl on or off here. If on, it does sit at the top and it can move around. So I hope you're happy with that one. Is going to come with 2 openings, and then we get to do a crystal charm dip as well. So with the crystal charm dip, I'll need to know if you'd like to have a hoop or a lobster fitting. Oh, I'm just trying to get one. There we go. And you've got a purple and blue crystal heart charm. So this is one of the traditional crystal heart charms. It's this colour that's not on the website yet, and it, in some lights he shines purple, in some lights he shines blue. He's absolutely stunning. So you get that as a little bonus there. So if you, what would you like, a lobster or a hoop fitting? You don't get charged for the fitting at all. It's just so obviously I can pop it on a fitting so you can choose to wear it however you would prefer to at home. So then you've got 2 openings as well, Hayley. What 2 openings would you like? Oysters or egg pops, or one of each? When will that go on the website? As soon as I can get it on there. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to pop that one on there. I do have lots of them available. It's just something that it's because it's not with my normal new stock, it's separate. I just keep forgetting to pop that on there. Hoop fitting, perfect. Love that. Oysters, donate the shells. Okay. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Hayley? So again, with your pendants, you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery if we go down. Oyster number 1. Slight double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. We can definitely see that there's no pearls there. You've got a pinky watermelon. And there's no more in that one. I do, Heather. I really do. So you're hoping for purples and icy blues. So pinky watermelon to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. Quite a nice sharp pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, And straight away you are twinning with TARDIS Blue Twins. And there's no more in that one. So if I just dry these up for you as well. What do you think to these, Hayley? Now you did say you was hoping for that purple and icy blue. So if you would like to swap any of these, we can do that for you. I will just need to know which ones to swap out, which ones to swap in. And then of course, if you'd like any pearls on the jewellery. So watermelon and twinning TARDIS blues. Blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Here's an 8.5. Blue number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Yes, of course we can. Would you like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery? And if on the jewellery, which colour would you like? I mean, these three together do look beautiful. These colours really complement each other here. Icy blue on the sleigh, purple on the heart. Also, can you invoice me for a hoop fitting on the blue? Perfect. I've got that all down for you. Pop this in here. Your invoice, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And thank you ever so much, Hayley, for the donations with your shells. If I do your naughty or nice card as well, you have got a naughty card there. So there is nothing on the back of that one. But Hayley, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And up next today is Carol Phillips. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello. Carol, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? Oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Carol? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your mystery oyster. Good luck, my lovely. Soft pop there. Donate your shell. Bless you. Thank you. Oh, and straight away, so there's your mother of pearl. But straight away, I can see you was hoping for pink. Carol, straight away twinning with pink pearls there. And there's no more in that one. Now, both of these pinks are slightly different. So if you would like to have one of these on the jewellery, I'll show you them both. And then you can let me know if you prefer to have one over the other. Or of course, if these are not the correct shade, I can swap them for you. So these are a beautiful bright pink. This one does have a little imperfection and he's two-tonal. So you can see he gets lighter and brighter there, and then he's got that slight little line imperfection to him. So that's pink number 1. Pink number 2, again, is slightly two-tonal, but overall is the brighter pink. What do you think to these? Number 1 or number 2, if you prefer to have one on the jewellery. Or, like I say, if you'd like to swap them, we can do. Pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Number 2 on the jewellery, brilliant. And are you happy with the other pink as your loose pearl? And you love them, brilliant. No, Carol, you're very, very welcome. I'm glad you're happy with them. I love it when the colour that somebody was hoping for actually comes out first time straight away. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It kind of makes it more special in a way. Well, for me it does. It makes it, because that's the colour you was hoping for, and it pops out. Yeah, love it. I'm glad you're happy. If I do your naughty or nice card, and you have got a nice card, you've got a £1 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have that £1 off code you can use. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, Carol. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've popped that safely up there for you. You're very welcome. And up next today is Laura Owen. Laura, are you here? Laura, hello, hello, hello. So Laura, you do have a Mims Spins. Do you know which number you would like to have? So you've got numbers 1 through to 12. Did I say Mims Spins? I think I did. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. It's that time of night. You've got one stocking. Oh, dearie me. Did I say Mims Spins? It's that time of night. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Oh, so sorry, my lovely. Right, you'd like to have number 8. Okay, so number 8, let's bring you back. Where are we? Okay, so good luck, my lovely. And we've got 3 openings here. So actually this item normally comes with 2 openings. So you've got a bonus with 1 opening here. And this is the Bells pendant. So this pendant holds 2 pearls. You definitely need to let me know which 2 pearls go on here. Now, as you can see, these are 2 bells, and the pearls sit right at the bottom of the pearls. So that pin there, you won't see any of that pin. That will, obviously, the pearl sits right up against the bell. And then at the top, in the centre of the bells, you do have a little crystal there as well, just to give it a little bit of sparkle there. Okay, so 3 openings altogether, but then 2 pearls will definitely need to go onto the jewellery. So with your openings, which 3 would you like? Oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Oysters. Perfect. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Laura? So we definitely need to have 2 pearls on the pendant. Okay, so let's go down. Oyster number 1. Soft pop there. Hoping for blues and purples. Okay, so there's no pearls on that side. Oh, and we've got a darker pearl there. And you're twinning. You'd like to keep your shells. Okie dokie. Was it that one? It was that one. Okay, so twinning with darker pearls to start with. They've just disappeared underneath the kitchen towel, but I'll pick them up in a moment. Okay, so your first twins are darker gunmetal grey twins. It does look like visually one may be ever so slightly larger than the other, but I don't know when measuring them if they would actually come out as different sizes, if that makes sense. But twinning dark gunmetal greys to start with. Oyster number 2, Laura. You've got a light soft pop there. There we go, so I had to pop again. There we go. And in here, there's the mother of pearl. Oh, we've got a chocolatey bronze. There's no more in that one. The shells that I keep, Kirsten, I obviously clean off and sanitize, but I don't know about obviously long-term use. I suppose you'd have to ask somebody who receives them on whether they clean them further, whether they sanitize them themselves, or what, and that in that case. Okay, so there is your chocolate bronze, definitely larger than the gunmetal greys there. Then moving through to your last oyster. Quite a nice louder pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see Laura. One, I saw another one, there it is. Two. You are twinning with Autumn Peach Twins. So twinning again for a second time, this time with Autumn Peach. So if I pop these in the sand for you as well. Now I'll definitely need to know which two pearls you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy with any of these colours, I can swap them for you, my lovely. So twinning gunmetal greys, a chocolate bronze and twinning autumn peach pearls. Again, visually do look slightly different sizes. Yes, Helen, that's fine. So if I run them through the board, Laura, the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Gunmetal number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Gunmetal number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well, so they're the same size there. Autumn Peach number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Autumn Peach number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7, so they're the same size there. Swap the 2 peaches for sea greens and put them on the jewellery. Oh, okay, so we're going to have 2 sea greens on the jewellery. Love that. And then with the other colours, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or did you want to swap any of those? Sorry, I'm just wrapping up the shells for you. Just have to have a couple of parcels there so they don't all get squished. So 2 autumn peaches for 2 sea greens. Would you like 2 different shades of sea green like this, or would you prefer them to be the same shade? Because there you've got one slightly lighter, one slightly darker. Or of course I can go for the same shade, that's completely up to you. Two different shades, perfect. So the other pearls there, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? So I'll just show you those greens again. So that you've definitely got one lighter, one slightly darker. So both of those will go on the jewellery. That's perfect. The bronze for an icy blue and the dark, one of the darks for a purple. Okay, so just have a look at these ones that I'm adding in just to confirm that you're happy with these. So purple and blue. So these 3 there, are you happy with those? Yes, Brilliant. Okie dokie. So if I just bring you back up. So I have wrapped up your shells already, so they will be included in with your box there. And if I do your naughty or nice card, Laura, you have got you've got a naughty card there. So there is nothing on the back of that one, but I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. And up next then today is Helen Dickinson. Helen, are you here? Helen, that's perfect, and thank you for confirming the email address there. Thank you. So you've got one opening altogether, Helen. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Well, I wasn't talking to you.
Thanks for telling me.
Oh. Oh, how bizarre. So, Helen, oyster or egg pop? Oyster. You've emailed a loyalty card. Are they both oysters then? Let me just have a look. Ah, yes, that's perfect. So 2 oysters, is that correct? Yes, perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2, and let's go down. So Helen, oyster number 1. You've got a lighter, softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You've got a autumn peach to start with. Quite a nice lighter autumn peach. And then moving on to oyster number 2, Helen. You've got a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And you've got a lemon yellow. There's no more in that one. So an autumn peach and a lemon yellow. Are you happy with these? If you're not happy, Helen, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. Megan, yes, I do still have black pearls available. For a black and a sea green, of course you can. Okay, so if you just have a look at these two here and let me know if you're happy with those. Yes, of course you can. So that would be a hoop fitting. So I'll put, you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop on the black. Okay, that's absolutely fine, my lovely. The invoice, my brain went then, the invoice would get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so that's safe on there. If I do your naughty or nice card as well, I nearly said trick or treat them, but naughty, oh no, I've got two, so I'm going to put them both back. Naughty or nice card, and you've got a nice card, so you've got a £1 off code for the website, Helen. So again, if you'd like to order again, you can, I'll email that across for you and you can use that on the website. So thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives and that's safe up there for you. Bless you, you're very, very welcome. Right, I believe that is the end of the order list for today, and that will be the end of stuffed stockings. So we'll say bye to the stuffed stockings board and keep an eye out on the website for the new game coming later on this week. I hope you all have a brilliant week, and we're going to be live again on Friday evening. So if you'd like to join us for Friday, I will be live from around 8 p.m. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.